Hey, kings, queens, and everything in between. Welcome back to another episode of One Time for a Good Time. And guess what I got? I got an email saying that I got listeners from Kenya. Kenya. I think that is so crazy that people are listening to me from countries that I've never even visited or seen before. That is just incredible that you guys are showing up and showing out. Canada, US, UK, Austria, South Africa, and now Kenya on the list. Y'all is showing up and showing out and making the girl is international. Y'all is making me worldwide. It's so inspirational seeing, getting up every day and seeing how many people my podcast is reaching, seeing how many people that are listening. I truly appreciate it. I truly love you guys. And I just want to say every person I've ever met that came from Kenya was gorgeous and beautiful and just extraordinary people. And same from everywhere else. So how you guys doing? How you feeling? What's going on with your life? You feeling good? You doing good mentally? Did you wake up? Did you wash your face? Did you brush your teeth? Did you eat? Did you get something to drink? What are you doing? Are you at work listening to me? Are you on your couch with your feet propped up listening to me? What's going on? You working out? You cooking? What you cooking? Huh? And if you're working out, don't work out too hard. Don't strain and make sure you stretch. I got this question in my YouTube comment section saying, where do you get your confidence from? And I thought it was so funny because for 18 years of my life, I was never confident. You know, for 10 years of that, I was bullied. People picked on me. People said I was tall. I was a Sasquatch. I was Chewbacca. I looked like a man because I had broad shoulders. I hated everything and anything about myself. From the melanin to the body, you know, to how I looked. Just everything because I was told to hate it. When you are told every day that you aren't attractive or that you look like a fucking Sasquatch or a gentle giant or a man, it is very easy to believe that. So after a while, you know, you start to see that man that people are talking about. You start to see the gentle giant, the Sasquatch, the every ugly fucking thing someone has ever called you in the mirror. So as you grow up and you start to find that confidence, or for me personally, when I did start to find that confidence and I did start to look at myself and see how beautiful my melanin was and see how gorgeous my legs were and my body was and how pretty I was, and noticing that I wasn't actually dusty, noticing that I actually wasn't that ugly, I was like, damn, you know, when it got to a point where I could walk by a mirror and be like, who is that? Who are you, queen? That body. When I got to a point where I could see my thickness, where I could see that Coke bottle figure, where I could smile and see those pearly whites, oh, I was unstoppable. I was. When it got to a point where I was wearing clothes that actually fit me and not to cover me up, and I'll walk out in these streets of the world and just feel confident. I was that type of girl that wore a sweatshirt in 80-degree weather. I would wear leggings at 80-degree weather. And not because I liked it, but because I was that fucking insecure. Like, I was that type of girl. I didn't even like to see my ankles. I hated my body that much. Where it was just like, I'm damn near getting heat stroke. I'm damn near passing out. Getting an ambulance called on me because I did not like my body. Honey, I can go out there in the world with short shorts, a short sleeve shirt, and not have a damn thought about it. Hair not done and not give a damn. I love my legs. I love my body. I love every fucking thing about me. And the reason I say that with so much emphasis, with so much pride, is because it took me, 14 years to sit in a mirror and say, oh, you a bad bitch. Oh, you fine. You sexy. And truly mean it. The hardest thing I ever done probably was genuinely say I love you to myself and not laugh. And see myself and actually see a beautiful human being. I think those were the two hardest things I ever done when it came to my mindset of saying, I actually like you. I actually fuck with you. You know how crazy it is to live with yourself for your whole entire life and want to run away from your damn self? You know how crazy that is and how crazy that sounds? I'm not going nowhere. My body ain't going nowhere. It's not like my soul and conscious is going to be disconnected and I can find a new body. No. This is the body I was given from birth. I came into this world with this body. I'm going to leave out this world with this body. And for 12, 13 years, I've been wanting to run away, get away. I've been harming this body. I've been thinking negatively about this body because other people have said to do that. I am now in a mindset where I can look at myself, look at these thick thighs, okay? Look at this 5-course meal, this snack, this butter, these grits, and say, whoo, wait. Child, you look like Thanksgiving. People say, Kristy, why are you so uplifting? Where do you get this energy from? I said, honey, this corresponds with the confidence question. When you are told every day you are ugly, when you are told every day that you do not look good, that you are not the sexiest person in the room, you realize how that does not feel good. You notice how that does not feel good. So what do? I look at everybody and I find the perfections in them. And I say, ooh, you look good today. You smell good. I love that jacket. I love them shoes. When you are down for so long, you start to pick other people up. Did you notice that? You notice how they say hurt people? Well, honey, hurt people heal people. Because I could have easily turned out to be a bully. I could have easily turned out to be a negative person where I looked at people's flaws. I searched for people's flaws and I made them feel bad for who the fuck they were. But I didn't. I looked at him and I said, you know what? I didn't like when people called me all those things. I'm going to call you every beautiful thing in the book and make you feel good about yourself. I'm going to hype you up, even if you're feeling down. Because a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of us motherfuckers are walking this earth feeling down about ourselves, don't like ourselves, are insecure, are hating, or struggling somewhere in our lives. So my motto is, life is already fucking stressful. Regardless if it's financial, love-wise, just living life, mental health, spiritual-wise. Life is already stressful. Even though we know these obstacles are coming ahead, even though we know there's going to be times where we are going to need help, we're not going to have people there to hold us down. Why make it harder for the next person in line? You understand what I'm saying? If I see that you are going through something, if I see that you might suffer from insecurities or you might not be there mentally or you might be struggling with something, why am I walking into your life and making you feel worse about yourself? That's the mindset we should be in. Everybody struggles with something. Hell, I'm not perfect. I know the next person's not perfect. And if you're claiming you're perfect, bitch, you're not perfect. If I see that you are down, what good does it do me to come into your life and make you feel more down and make you feel more worthless than what you already feel? So I come in and I say, hey, kings, queens, everything in between. I give you your crown. I give you your throne. I give you your empire. I give you love. I give you life. I give you happiness and joy, because that's what people need on this beautiful morning. I truly believe the interactions you have in the morning is how you will feel throughout the day. So when I wake up, I purposely look at happy things. I purposely look at good and joyful things, because I want my mood to be that for the rest of the 24 hours. But if I wake up and something negative is happening, something bad is happening, that's my mood for the rest of the day. So if you could wake up and say, hey, gorgeous. Hey, Quine. Hey, Kane. How you doing? Would you like some breakfast? Would you like to watch the game? Would you like a cup of coffee? If compliment somebody on the streets. If you can do that, you can change lives. I was watching this movie last night. It was about a quadriplegic. He was an alcoholic, and as him and his friend was driving, his friend was drunk, and the friend ran into a light pole at 90 miles per hour, making the man quadriplegic. And the whole movie is just showing him learning how to be quadriplegic, learning how to live a life with no mobility, and, becoming sober and trying to figure out what caused his alcoholism. And in the movie, he said, they kept asking him, like, hey, why do you drink? And he would be like, oh, because I wanted to drink, da da da, like, normal generic answers. And then eventually they asked again, this, why do you drink? And he had this epiphany. He was like, and he started to break down. He started crying. And he said, I drink because I want to escape myself. I don't like who I am. I wish I was somebody else. And I damn near cried, because I remember being in that mindset, being in that place where I will look at people and think, I want to be them. I will look at people and think, oh, I wish I was them. I wish I was them. Growing up in school, there was this popular girl. Like, everyone loved her. She was like the sports girl. She was beautiful. She was this. She was that. She was da da da. And I remember thinking, like, oh my God, like, I just wish I had her confidence. I wish I had this, this, and this, and this. And as I grew older and graduated and reflected back on life, I realized she wasn't confident. Like, she was a voluptuous girl. She had a Coke body figure. She was a gorgeous human being, beautiful queen. But she was actually very insecure with herself. She actually struggled a lot mentally. And I was like, dang, I wanted something that I already was doing. I was already struggling mentally. I was already, a thick girl. I mean, I didn't know it at the time, but when I look back at my old high school, I'm like, ooh, she was a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? But you don't see that. And it could be financially as well. A lot of us people, normal, everyday people, look at millionaires, billionaires, and say, ooh, I wish I had their money. And then you have something like Robin Williams happen. Rest in peace, King. You look at Robin Williams, where he was at the top of his game. He had everything. Millions on his plate. You understand what I'm saying? He had the whole world. He made classic movies. And then he killed himself. And you sit there and think, how is it that you have the whole world on your shoulders, in your hands, and you die? And so you think, damn, maybe the grass isn't green on the other side. I remember growing up, I used to always say, I'm going to be the next Denzel. I'm going to be the next Denzel. I'm going to be the next this, the next this. And then I had to come to the conclusion that I'm going to be the first Kristy Archer. I'm tired of coming second. When you don't know your worth, when you don't have your dignity, integrity, I used to help people so much. You know what I mean? I used to yearn for validation so much. Like, regardless if it was helping people with homework or helping people with their businesses, or, I was a do you like me bitch. I was a hey, I can help you. You need me fix it. I'll help you. I'll do that. Da da da. And then I got to a point where I'm like, fuck, I am helping this person build their empire. I'm helping this person grow. But when I ask help from mine, when I ask help from over here, no one wants to help. I'm like, damn, I just need help with the foundation. I just need help with the door. The glass pane. Nope, I'm busy. Hey, yo, they called me. Hey, you want to help me? Yeah, I got you. I'll be there right. I called them. Hey, can you help? I just need a little. No, I'm good. Oh, so you're using me. You see that I feel this way about myself. You see that I have no self-worth. So you use that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work hard and I'm going to love myself, and every single fucking energy I put into you as a person or a company or a business or whatever, I'm going to put that into myself. Whoo! I became a dangerous girl. When that happened, because it's like, oh, bitch, now I see my worth. I can walk around the street and think I'm a bad bitch. Oh, I'm unstoppable. And so that's where my confidence came from, is believing in myself. I have too much hope. I have a lot of fucking hope. Life is, I love this motto. Life is hard. Life is fucking hard. I'm not about to see somebody struggling, regardless if it's mentally, financially, spiritually, whatever you want to call it, and go to them and make their life more fucking miserable. I'm not about to do it. I'm not. What joy, what happiness do you get from seeing somebody on the ground and going over there and digging their hole deeper? What do you see from that? Nothing. Let me tell you guys something. It costs absolutely nothing in this world. Absolutely nothing in this world to be nice. It doesn't cost a dime to respect somebody. You don't have to like them, but to respect somebody, to be cordial with somebody. People take things that are absolutely free and act like it's the hardest thing to do. It takes not a damn thing to smile, to say hey, to give a compliment, or to mind your damn business. Okay? It doesn't take a damn thing. But we walk this earth wondering, what can I do to be somebody I'm not? Be yourself. Love yourself. That's one thing I learned, is that for 12 years, 14 years, whatever you want to call it, I fucking hated my body. All I wanted to do was run away. All I wanted to do was somebody take my conscience, was for somebody to take my soul and put it to another person's body. That's all I ever wanted. And then you realize, baby, you was born with the body. You're going to die with this body. So why are you harming it? Why are you making your mind think that something is fucking wrong with you when nothing is wrong with you? That's sad. We are trained as human beings to look at the absolute worst in ourselves. Do y'all guys realize that? Like, do y'all see that? We are trained to see the absolute worst in ourselves. Why? Why is that? Why are we trained that way? Why can't it be normal to love ourselves? Why can't it be normal to help each other, to move forward in life, to do great in life, to prosper in life, to build together? And not always have it being, hey, let me look over the fence. What's going on over there? Oh, they got a pool. Oh, they have hedges. They have that good soil, good minerals. Honey, your grass is just fine. It might need a little tending to, but your grass is just fine. Just fine. Okay? I notice too many people, and I notice this because I was one of those people where I always think the grass is always greener on the other side. Or, life could be better if I was somebody else, or, whatever. But it's not. We gotta make the best out of our lives. Let's look at the growth we had. A year ago, I look at myself. The year ago to today, I just started my self-love journey. But I was extremely depressed. I was doing my other YouTube channel, Kristy Archer. And I was like diving head first into that. Very excited for that. And now I look at today. What is today? March 16, 2021. And I think, holy fucking shit. I grew so much within 1 year. Within 1 year, I found complete tranquility. Within 1 year, I found love for myself. I found happiness. I found peace. I made a fucking podcast that's in Kenya. I made a podcast that's international. And I'm doing great in life. I want you guys to look at your last year and compare it to this year. Regardless of if it's you grew or if you declined. Look at your exact year. Think about where you were this exact time last year. And just think, did I grow? Did I do anything to progress in life? Or did I decline? Did I degress? Was it a fucking bad year? What happened last year? Am I doing better this year? Let's do that. Let's write down our accomplishments. Let's write down our goals. Let's write down our happiness, our love. But when I did that, I said, holy shit, bitch, you grew so much. See, when you are with yourself every day, every single day of the year of your entire existence, it's very easy to disregard the accomplishments in your life. It's very easy to not notice them, and not to see the growth because you're with yourself your whole entire life. Imagine you had a friend that left for a couple weeks or a couple months and they came back and they told you about their accomplishments. It's like, holy shit, you grew. Like your growth was so astronomical. But we don't personally see it because we're doing it. Maybe your growth is astronomical and you don't think about it. Don't just look at last year and think, oh, it was a bad year. It was a bad year for every fucking body. But I'm sure there was something good that came out of it. I love you guys. Y'all look good. Y'all look amazing. Just know you look amazing. Ooh, you look gorgeous. Thank you, Kenya. Thank you for showing up and showing out. Thank you for bringing the conversation to the front door. Thank you, U.S. Thank you to U.K. Thank you, South Africa, Austria, and Canada. Y'all are really supportive, and I really appreciate you guys. If you want to follow me, guys, follow me on my Instagram, Kristy_Alexis. My other YouTube channel is Kristy Archer. You can find this podcast on Spotify, Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, Breaker, in any streaming platforms. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to One Time for a Good Time. And I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you in the next episode. Love you. Peace.